Hello, hello. I'm back. It's been a while. I did the exact thing I said I wasn't gonna do. I said I was gonna keep making videos. I said this was going to be the last YouTube channel I ever make because I am never again going to falter on my path to making YouTube videos. But I've faltered, that's a fun word, in my commitment to making YouTube videos every week. Sorry, it's been like 3 months. I apologize. But today, I am on the coast, driving up the 101, checking out all the beautiful things that this coastline has to offer. Got my Subaru camper, and I got this beautiful greenery behind me, and I got a cup of coffee, and life is fucking good. Life is fucking good. I want to talk about having a positive attitude, having a positive perspective. And I know what you're thinking, but Chad, there's thousands of videos on YouTube about positive thinking. Why should I watch your video about positive thinking? Well, let me tell you, because this video is specifically about impermanence. It's been a big theme in the past few months of my life, dealing with grief, understanding the relationship between creation and destruction, understanding that I will lose everything in my life, everything that I've ever loved, I will someday lose. And that is terrifying, but it's not nearly as terrifying as never having anything to love in the first place, right? This is part of the conundrum of the human experience. We all want to experience love because there's nothing darker than a life without love, but love means loss. Because everything you've ever loved, you'll someday lose. That's been a big theme in my summer. And specifically, I want to talk about positive attitudes. So there's this person who may or may not be a part of my future. And I would really like this person to be a part of my future. But it's sort of in this weird gray zone right now. And I keep writing a story in my head and applying that story to the situation, saying, I will only be happy if this person is in my life. And I'm not like on a higher level of a conscious awareness saying to myself over and over every day, I'll only be happy if this person's my life. I'll only be happy if this person's my life. That's not how it's working. It's happening on this like deep subconscious background programming of my mind. This deep belief that I will only be happy if I get what I want, and in this moment what I want is for this person to be an intimate part of my life. And that's great. That's beautiful. It's beautiful to want things. It's beautiful to feel those desires and to feel that love for another person. That's what life's all about. But there's a flip side to that belief, and that flip side is that I will not be happy if I don't get what I want. I will not be happy if this person is not a part of my intimate life. I will not be happy if anything else happens but the specific idea of the direction of this relationship, the specific image I have in my head of us going and doing X, Y, and Z. That is the only way I can be happy. That's a very dangerous thought. That is a very dangerous thing to think. And it paralyzes me. It paralyzes me to think that way, because then I'm missing out on all the potential opportunities, the infinite potential opportunities of other paths that could make me happy, that could potentially even make me more happy, that could potentially make this person I love more happy. So I make a lot of weird faces and do a lot of weird things with the coffee. I may have to work on that. Self-acceptance, that's the next video. But all I'm trying to say is that if this person is in my life, then that'll be beautiful, and that'll be wonderful. And if this person needs to leave my life so that we can both do what we need to do while we're here on this planet, so that we can both grow, so that our souls can experience the growth that they came here to experience. That's beautiful. It'll be hard. It'll involve grief. But grief and love are the same fucking thing, my friends. They are the same thing, and you cannot love without acknowledging and accepting that you will grieve, because everything you love you will lose. And it's better to love and lose, to never love at all, to never participate. I do this a lot. I've noticed this a big theme in my life. I live in this beautiful fucking world where all this crazy shit's happening. All this crazy shit. And I've been a wallflower my whole life. And I sit in the background and I just watch. And I just look at people and I think, oh, that must be interesting. That must be fun. That must be exciting to be like that person. And I don't participate, I watch. I've spent most of my life actively working to be invisible. Not actually wanting to be seen, or wanting to be seen, but not actually allowing myself to be seen, but not participating in the process. And the process is fucking beautiful, man. The process is so beautiful. And so I've spent most of my life trying to avoid love altogether, all forms of love, all forms of connection, thinking that I could get away from the inevitable grief that comes with the loss of that connection. But you can't. You can't. I can't. No one can. The only thing darker than losing what you love is never loving it in the first place. That's it. It's one of the most fundamental rules in life. And I choose to have a different attitude. I choose to work towards a different neurological programming where I see the beauty in every outcome. I see the beauty in getting what I want, and I see the beauty in knowing that if I don't get what I want, something better is waiting for me. Right? That requires a deep faith, a deep trust in something much bigger. And so I want to have that faith, I want to have that trust, and I want to love endlessly and be loved endlessly. And I want to always believe that whatever happens is a gift for me and an opportunity for happiness and growth. Always. Every path is a path to love, and every path to love leads to happiness. I think that was a good first video back. Thanks for watching.